welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm tameraleshan and I do military, fitness, makeup, hair, and just lifestyle videos, I guess. Sorry. So today is an important day. Well, not today, tomorrow is an important day because I'm making this video a day before. So it is a year of me being in the Air Force. So if you guys don't know, I went to basic June 9th and I graduated on July the 30th, I'm pretty sure. Let me check because I wrote it down here. Yeah, July 30th. So I'm not sure if the 1 year counts the day I left for basic training or the day I graduated, but I'm just gonna say the day I left for basic training because it was still a part of my training and I was still technically in the Air Force and wearing the uniform, so I'm just gonna say the day I went to basic training. So yes, I have been in for a year now and it's been, I'm gonna say, an eventful year. If you guys haven't watched my other videos, you know that I don't know if I ever mentioned the fact that I was supposed to go to basic in May, but I never actually went the first time because of a COVID thing that had happened. So basically what had happened was that I went to MEPS, and when you go to MEPS, they take your temperature before you actually go to your room and stuff that they give you. And my temperature was too high because I was in a hot van on the way there. And I also had a jacket on, so I was very hot once I had got off the van, and they took our temperatures right after we got off of it. So that's why I was hot. It was not because I was sick, but because I was hot in the van. But obviously, you know, if the temperature is too high, they can't really do anything about that. They wouldn't take it again, even though I asked them and called my recruiter to see if they would, he could make them take it again, and he was like, there's not much I can do, but I will call someone else and see if they will make them let you take it again, and they were like, no. So I had to go back home. So at that point is when my recruiter told me, well, you're probably gonna have to get a different job. So if you guys don't know as well, when I went into the Air Force, my job was aerospace medical, and I actually had it twice. So I got it the first time on the first time I was supposed to leave, which was in May. And then about 2 weeks later, my recruiter called me. He was like, I fought for you and I got you your job back again, because when I had left MEPS, he told me basically I was gonna have to get a different job now, and what else did he say? Yeah, he was like, you're gonna have to get a different job. If you don't want to join anymore, I understand. I was like, you know what, I've waited so long. It's not necessarily, if I don't get the job I want, you know, it's not the end of the world. I'm still gonna be a great airman, and eventually I can probably just cross train. So I was like, it's okay, I still want to join, just get me out of here ASAP, please. So that's what had happened the first time I tried to go to basic. So the second time, obviously it was successful, and I went on June 9th. So what else would I talk about next? Basic training. So if you haven't watched my experience on BMT, I'm gonna link that in the description box so you guys can go check out those videos because it goes into more detail. I'm just gonna go into small details and not too much. I don't know if I'm gonna repeat anything or say anything I didn't say in that video, so sorry if I mentioned something I didn't say in that video, because honestly that video originally was about 2 hours long and I had to cut it a lot of stuff out of it because I just didn't have enough time. And I didn't want to make it a long video, so that's why I had to cut a lot of stuff out. So for BMT, honestly, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Before going to BMT, obviously you're very nervous. I was very nervous. The first week, I had so much anxiety. I actually threw up the first time I ate food there. The first breakfast we had, I threw up. Now, did anyone see me throw up? No, because I hid it because I didn't want to get yelled at. So basically, I did something gross. Don't judge me. I threw up in my cup. I had a cup of water that I had already finished, and I felt myself about to throw up, and I was like, I'm not about to get up and rush to the trash can because they're gonna yell at me. So I'm just gonna throw up in my cup. So that is what I did. I threw up in my cup, and then I got up and walked and threw my trash in the thing. So yeah, that happened. Obviously, eventually I started eating again and stuff like that. But yeah, the first breakfast I did throw up because that's how anxious I was. But yeah, BMT was a great experience, honestly. Like, a lot of people, they're like, oh, would you do it again? The only reason I would do it again is if I could do it fully, because there was a lot of stuff we did not get to do. So if I could do it again, I would want to do it like pre-COVID or like after COVID or something, so I could get the full experience, because I feel like I didn't get the full experience. Like graduation, I didn't get to have my parents come and tap me out or anything like that, and that's something I was really looking forward to. I was watching those videos right before basic. I'm like, oh my gosh, and then I realized, oh, I'm not getting a graduation. Well, I'm not having my parents at my graduation, so like, you know, there's just things that I wanted to experience that I didn't get to experience during BMT. And another thing that I think I would change was I would change my status. So I'm active duty, and I feel like I should have went reserves. And that's just because of what is going on in my life right now. Like, I don't regret going active duty because I am very like blessed to have all of the things I have right now, and like be in the place I am right now. Like, I don't regret that, but I wish I would have done more research about like the different types of like ways you can be in the Air Force, you know, like active duty, there's the Guard, and then there's reserves. So I wish I would have done more research about that, and instead of after, and wishing that I would have run reserves instead of going active, because I think reserves would have just fit my lifestyle better based on like my goals in life. I would have more time, but also like I would have had that experience that I wanted. So definitely, if you're thinking about joining, look into that. Like, think about what you want to do in life, and like research about it, like all the benefits and stuff like that, and yeah, make sure you do that before you go in. So I'm going to move on to tech school. Tech school is an experience. I also have a video about my tech school experience too. If you guys have not seen that, that is going to be in the description as well. So tech school, obviously, if you guys don't know, I went to 2 different tech schools because I didn't switch jobs. Well, technically I did switch jobs, but the proper term is reclassed. So I got reclassed into the job I have now, which is aviation resource management. If you do not know what that job is, I also have a video on that. So I had aerospace medical. I failed the very last test, and I got reclassed. So I passed aviation resource management, obviously. Actually, I was, what is it? Advanced something. I had like a good GPA, so I got like an award for that. Like every test I took, I had over a 90 on it. And when I only got 100 on one test, and I was honestly very highly upset about that. So because on a different test, I only missed one question, so I was very upset. But me being reclassed was a learning experience, because I learned my learning style. Like, going into aerospace medical, I did not really know how to study, which is why like I failed. I didn't know how to study. Like, I didn't know that like it would be better for me to make flashcards, because like what I did was I started off making flashcards in aerospace medical, and then I stopped because it got to be like so much information that I just felt like I had not enough time to make all these flashcards and still like do what I need to do, like go to the gym or like eat or like do my hair. Like, I felt like I was spending so much time making flashcards, I had time to do nothing else. I had to sacrifice something, and it wasn't about to be my sleep or not eating or not doing my hair, because how am I gonna focus in class if like my hair is a mess, which it can't even be a mess because I'm in uniform, or if like I'm hungry, or I'm very tired. Like if I got 2 hours of sleep, like I can't do that. So like I had to do something. So I had to figure out a different way to study because there just wasn't enough time. So I did learn a better way to study by switching tech schools. I learned my learning style. So now I know how to study and like how to split my time more efficiently so that like even though it is a lot of information, I can still study the way I need to study to get that information. So that was a learning experience for me and will help me further along in the way with CDCs and just like other tests that I will have to take for like rank and stuff like that. So tech school was fun. I made a lot of friends, a lot of good people. You know, you meet not even friends, like family, people that I probably keep in contact with the rest of my life. Like 2 of my classmates have, well, one of them has already been TDY'd here to Nellis. Another one, he'll be here next month. So I'm very excited to see him too. Yeah, so that's tech school was great as well. So I got to my duty station, which if you guys don't know is Creech Air Force Base. It's in Nevada. It is about an hour away from Nellis Air Force Base, which is in Las Vegas. So I stay at Nellis Air Force Base and I drive to Creech every day. So basically if you're stationed at Creech, you have 2 options. You can take 3 options. You can take a bus, you can drive yourself, or you can carpool with someone. I choose to drive because I get off of work at random times. There's not a set time that I get off every day. It could be 2, it could be 11, it could be 4, it could be 10, it could be 1. So that's why I don't take the bus, because the bus doesn't get there until 4:30. I know that I will be off of work by 4, but I don't know if I'll be off earlier than that, and I don't want to like get off and be just stuck at work, so that's why I drive. Also, what was I gonna say? I did carpool at first when I did first get here, but my coworker, she has stuff going on, so it's not really practical to carpool with her at the moment, just because of like different appointments and stuff. And that's also a reason is because I've had a lot of appointments, so usually I have to like actually leave and come back to Nellis to do those appointments. So that's also why I've been driving. But yeah, they do have a bus for people who don't have cars. It's just like not really a good option for me right now. I might start taking it like every once in a while when I don't have appointments or something, so I can like save gas and stuff, because gas here is expensive. Not as expensive as California, but it's up there. So, and I have to fill up my car like twice a week just to go to work, because we had switched to a Monday through Friday schedule, and hopefully we switch back to the other schedule we had, which was every other day. So, what else? Operational life, it's honestly not what I thought it was gonna be. It is very, I wouldn't say chill. I just want to say like my work environment is more relaxed. Like I don't get like bad vibes from anyone I work with, so it's a relaxing like environment. Like I can just sit there and do what I need to do. I can ask anybody for help and they will help me, and they won't like, you know, yell at me and be like, oh, you should know this, or like something like that. So like I like that, and I like that they teach me stuff. Like they teach me stuff that like I don't really necessarily need to do right now, but I will probably need to do in the future once I finish my CDCs, because I really like learning new stuff. So I'm like happy that they teach me like new stuff and new ways to do things, and also like show me like little shortcuts and stuff to like help out, like get things done faster. But other than that, there's not really much else that has happened like this year I've been in the Air Force. Yeah, there's not really much else that has happened. I've been going to work. Eventually, I will do like a day in my life video where I show you guys like what I do in a day, or I might do a week in my life video, or I could do both. Might as well just do both. So yeah, because my daily like stuff is not even that bad, honestly. Like I usually finish my work like that I had to do at work around like 10:30, 11, and I get there at 9. So that's why I'm like, I don't really know what time I leave. It's like kind of up in the air depending on my supervisor and if they let me leave or not, because I don't like sitting there and doing nothing, you know. But yeah, other than that, the Air Force has been great to me so far. Am I going to re-enlist? That is still up in the air. I don't know. As of right now, I'm gonna say no, because like I said, there's other things I want to do in life, and like the military for me is just a stepping stone. It's not something that I want to do for the rest of my life. I absolutely do not want to do 20 years. Absolutely not. Another 4 years, possibly, depending on how my life is going at the time, but I doubt it, because I'm working hard now so that I have that opportunity for when my contract is up to get out and still be stable. So I'm doing what I have to do now so I can do that. So 1 year down, 3 more to go. I think I can do it. But yeah, obviously you guys will know if I stay in or not if you keep watching my videos. So we'll see what happens, because I don't know what's gonna happen. You know, I could maybe start going to work and like maybe, I don't know, maybe I can just wake up one day and be like, actually, you know what? I do want to do 20 years. I do want to be a chief master sergeant one day, like, or an officer. Like that could happen. But as of right now, it's gonna be a no. So yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys have any more questions about like my military experience or just military life in general, just let me know. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.